What's up, card gamers? I'm back after a week of no uploads because I got sick, boy. So sick that I can't even do stuff properly, even house chores. So quick deck profile for Agravain. Because why not? Content is content, bro. Especially right now, people aren't going out. My friends aren't going out, so I can't make Cardfight videos, new ones. I can't make new videos. Well, I have an stock a few videos in my phone to upload, but time will come. I won't have any. So time to make full use of whatever I can make content of. So for Agravain, ready to note skill. It calls during the battle phase by having all your other regards put into it to the soul. Then for every unit you call that turn, during that turn, or during that time it attack, you get to check top card of your deck. Then you may call same number of cards, up to the same number of cards you check in the top deck. The second skill is the Soul Blast 12. Your opponent can only call normal units until end of this fight, which is kinda hard to pull off, especially if in today's meta, because everything's going so fast. And other people run cards like Sagramore or Coil Kaidin that uses a Soul Blast, so I don't see it as the second skill to be as useful as the first one, as frequently used. So support grade 3, full Cavalier, Soul Blast 1, call the top card of your deck to R, then your Vanguard gets plus 5,000 power until the battle turn. So in axe skill VRR. Second, 2 Belanus continuous regard skill. If you called for more regards during this turn, this shit gets plus 20,000 power. Regard only, no gifts. I'll speak later what I can suggest, because honestly I think this deck of mine, my Agravain, is incomplete. Obviously, if you watched the video, you probably didn't see a Gorbodok or those bluish flames. For Atos, when placed from hand, discard a card from your hand. Check top 3 cards from top of your deck. And call up to 1, then put the rest into the bottom of your deck. Then that's pretty much his skill. So it's a VNR skill. Next, grade 2s. Escrad. If you have Agravain or Escrad in your Vanguard circle, when placed on rear or Vanguard circle, you get to call the top card of your deck. Then you may have it gain up 5,000 power by counterblasting 1. Then for Eleanor, perform all the following skills based on the number of units you call this turn. 2 or more, it gets plus 5. 4 or more, it gets an additional 10,000 other than the plus 5. And if you give it the 10,000 power, you have to put it into the soul at the end of the battle. So when it attacks, regard circle skill. Grade 1s. Cunidagius, I think. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. Skill. When it boosts, if you have Vanguard with the Agravain in name, Knight of Fury Agravain, what we call this? Perform all of the effects below according to the number of figures you call this turn. 2 or more, the boosted unit gets plus 3,000 until that battle. 4 or more, that unit gets plus 5,000 until another battle. So basically, at most, it gives 8,000 for the boosted unit. 4. Interlude Angel. When placed by a card ability, put into the soul, call the top card of your deck to R. I will be explaining later why I'm running these cards instead of what you'd expect. For Dindrain, you got the skill. When placed by your card's ability, Soul +1, you may either draw or counter charge. I think if you counter charge, you get plus 3,000 power until the end of that turn. Then, of course, the triggers, 4 heals, 6 fronts, 6 draws, 4 sentinel draws, halo shield mark, and starter. So that's pretty much the deck profile, the deck that I use in that video. It's a loss, but I kind of expected that. I could have piloted it better, but suggestions, you probably might want to either run Sagra more or Max Slash. Max Slash, if you want to do a multi attack during battle phase. Maybe the Bluish Flames, Percival Agravain, so grade 3, grade 2. Maybe Wonder Zone, the grade 2 lineup. Maybe Howell Kahidin in the grade 2, grade 1 lineup. You probably might want to run Gorbudok, at least 3 copies of it, in order to ensure your Agravain ride. What else? Trigger lineup, I don't really see going for crits as effective as going for fronts, but it's up to you. This is pretty much the most staple grade 1, I think. Probably won't be going in a list without Dindrain. Okay, that's pretty much what I can suggest. I'm sorry, it's an incomplete deck. I didn't actually plan to have this deck. I didn't even spend a dime in this deck. Honestly, I got ownership of this deck by doing a sale job. A friend of mine instructed me to sell his Gabriel deck with 5 SPs. Then when we were discussing my cut for selling his deck, I told him instead of monetary cut, instead of money, I'll just get his Agravain, because he also instructed me to sell this. So instead of hassling myself of having to find a buyer for this, I just took ownership of this, then made a video out of it for content. So thank you for watching. See you in the next video.